Let's be honest, it's good to be Jon Hamm. For starters, the guy vibes like a modern-day Cary Grant. He's great-looking and able to turn on the acting drama and comedy with equal ease. On top of his impressive film and TV resume, he's now commanding eyeballs as a scheming oil baron on Taylor Sheridan's Landman will return as four-time host of Saturday Night Live this weekend, and is kicking off his latest streaming series, Apple TV Plus, Your Friends and Neighbors, first 2 episodes now streaming, then weekly on Fridays. Compliment the guy, sure. But just don't call him lucky. I love what I do, and yes, I'm fortunate to get to pick and choose what I do, but I've earned it, and I say that without any shame, says Hamm, 54, whose performance as Ad Man Don Draper in AMC's hit 2007-15 series, Mad Men, shot him to stardom, where he has remained through standout roles in movies such as Bridesmaids and Baby Driver, and TV shows including FX's Fargo and Apple's The Morning Show. Need a break? Play the USA Today Daily Crossword Puzzle. This time he's back with a vintage Hamm performance that blends his ability to convey both solemnity and humor as Andrew Co-op Cooper, a recently divorced hedge fund manager and father of 2 who loses his job and decides the easiest way to support his expensive lifestyle is to rob his Tony friends and neighbors. The series also stars a convincing Amanda Peet as Coop's ex-wife, Mel, and a compelling Olivia Munn as his tormented lover, Samantha. With remarkable ease, Co-op manages to repeatedly slip into the mega mansions of his suburban New York neighborhood and pilfer wildly expensive bags, wines and watches, items whose absences mostly go unnoticed given the excess on display. One of the taglines for the show on a billboard somewhere said simply, "You don't know what you're missing," Hamm says before chuckling. As a former fictional ad man, I really enjoyed the tagline. Hamm hopes Your Friends and Neighbors will reprise Mad Men magic. Speaking of Mad Men, which ended a decade ago, Hamm says he appreciates not just how the show made him a household name but also how it captivated audiences with a modern show set 60 years in the past. He hopes Your Friends and Neighbors can also capture today's zeitgeist. Mad Men was a show that penetrated the culture, and while a lot of that is luck and right place, right time stuff, there are elements in this new show that speak directly to the times we're living through, specifically this bizarre fascination with more, and how more has become the watchword, instead of enough. Stealing isn't exactly an honorable thing to do, but for Co-op, the act is less a crime and more a way to showcase just how out of touch the ultra-wealthy can be when, for example, you're unaware when a $350,000 watch is missing. That's an absurd amount of money to most people, but to a very isolated group of people, it's not even worth thinking about, he says, shaking his head. The actor pauses to weigh his next words before offering his measured social commentary. We're in a weird moment in our collective culture with late-stage capitalism and rampant materialism and so many billionaires doing, interesting things with their money that could seemingly be better spent on making the whole world a better place, rather than just buying a bigger boat or going to space more. The actor pauses to weigh his next words before offering his measured social commentary. We're in a weird moment in our collective culture with late-stage capitalism and rampant materialism and so many billionaires doing, interesting things with their money that could seemingly be better spent on making the whole world a better place, rather than just buying a bigger boat or going to space more.